Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, and today this video is about 7 ways to deal with dry skin. I found several ways to deal with dry skin, and I thought that I would share it with you guys. If you have dry skin problems, then this may help you out. Some of the tips are quite obvious, but I still just wanted to share it with you guys. Just this year, dry skin has not catched me, but you know, winter is still here. So I'm very proud right now of my skin, and I'm hoping it stays that way. But there are several things that I've done this year that are actually new to what I've been doing previous years, so hopefully it helps you guys out. If you are new here, which you most probably are because I only have 82 subscribers, so you're probably new, subscribe to my channel down below. I mainly focus on beauty and skincare, and occasionally do makeup looks sometimes, but mainly skincare stuff. And yeah, so if you're interested in that kind of stuff, subscribe down below. And now we are going to get into the video. Tip number 1, drink more water. I know that this tip is very obvious and it's heard like everywhere, but I have a little twist to this tip. Not only is this tip about drinking more waters, but specifically drinking more tea, herbal teas, and drinking it without sugar. So herbal teas tend to have antioxidants in them, depending on what ones you choose. They can also have vitamins and various things that are very beneficial to the skin, hair, body. So drinking teas is actually a really good way to help improve your skin texture, and also a great way to increase your water intake. So one of my new favorite ways of drinking tea is by drinking this matcha tea over here. So in order to make this, what I do is that I take about a teaspoon. I don't have teaspoons here, so I do it by eye. Then I use the whisk to just kind of break down the powder a little bit, because it can get a little bit lumpy. Then I put a tablespoon of water, and then I whisk that into a paste. Mixing it into a paste, what that does is that it prevents it from getting lumpy. And then once that's mixed into a smooth paste, I then Once I've mixed that into a paste, I then pour in the water and I just whisk it all together, and then that prevents it from lumps of green tea. And then you get, you know, this right here, and it's nice. It tastes like a regular green tea, but matcha powder tends to have a little bit more of a vanilla undertone. The great thing about using matcha powder instead of just using a regular tea bag as well is that matcha powder is more concentrated. But if you can't get matcha powder, I know if you're in the UK, matcha powder is a little bit like expensive. So just use green tea. So tip number 2, use the right pH. Tip number 2 has been so like life-changing, because there's 2 instances that I know of that where using the right pH has made an impact to my skin, and that is with cleansing and with toning. So I have these 3 cleansers here, and these 3 cleansers all have a pH of 6.5, which is the best pH for a cleanser, because it's slightly above the pH of your skin, so it helps to like cleanse the skin without being too alkaline that ends up damaging your skin. So this right here has been my favorite cleanser. I absolutely love this cleanser. It's called the Clean Lab Multi Cleanser, pH of 6.5, and it is made to give you crystal clear and flawless and dewy skin. And this has been, it's just been amazing. The texture of it is so interesting and bouncy. The texture actually has, it feels like, I want to say elastic. Girl, I don't know, it feels like a mocky, but it's not. It's good, like it's just good. Another time that is great to use a certain pH is with toners. So when using a toner, I don't want to use anything that hasn't got a pH of 5.5. These are toners that I've been using. As you can see, I am really like going through this one, and this one right here, blueberry rebalancing skin, also has a pH of 5.5. I like to layer my toners, and because they are pH of 5.5, after using a cleanser that's of a pH of 6.5, these help to bring the skin back to its original pH. Tip number 3, exfoliate. Exfoliating is really important if you have dry skin. However, exfoliating with AHAs or PHAs, I have found has done me a lot better. So there are 3 types of exfoliating acids. If you want to find out more about them, you can go to my Neogen Biopil Gauze review. I'll leave the link down below because that goes into more detail about them. The ones that I prefer the most are AHAs and PHAs, and that's because AHAs and PHAs work better for dry and sensitive skin. I have exfoliating acids in many different forms of my skincare. If you've seen my Neogen video, then you know that this is one of my favorites right here. I use this one all the time, absolutely love it. So another one that I have right here is a cleanser by CMP. It is their peeling cleansing gel, and this has PHAs in it, which is great if you have sensitive skin. So this cream is a peptide cream from soju soybeans from Innisfree. It's peeling and refining, and it's the final step that you use in your skincare routine for the night. And if I find that I have certain dry spots, this really helps because I can just target where I have any like dry skin issues. So by using these different methods of exfoliating, I'm able to basically target dry skin in like different stages, and that helps me. So yeah. Tip number 4, masks. Tip number 4 again is quite an obvious one. I think everyone knows about sheet masks. I try and use a sheet mask every other day, especially during this winter period. Masks are just a great way of keeping up with your skin. These are just some of the masks I have. I have quite a few more in my fridge. My all-time favorite mask though is this one by Dr. Jart. This, I don't even know how to pronounce it, ceramidin, I don't know. It's so good. You don't have to leave it on for too long. The next day your skin just feels so smooth. The texture is just so improved, and I've used this mask several times, and every time I get the same amazing results. So this is my absolute favorite one. Tip number 5, humectants. Humectants are substances that absorb moisture from the air. So if you have dry skin, you really want to be having humectants in your skincare regime. My favorite humectant is hyaluronic acid. You see, hyaluronic acid for me is just
the friend that everybody deserves.
I think I noticed how major hyaluronic acid was when I first started using sheet masks. That would be 3 years ago now. Yeah, 3 years ago when I first started using sheet masks, more specifically Korean sheet masks. I used humectants in every part of my skincare, except cleansing. I think it's in everything, and when I mean everything, I mean everything. It's in the toners, it's in the serum, in the emulsions, it's in the creams, it's in the ampules, and also the mists. Like, they are in every step of my moisturizing routine because it's just so important. Tip number 6, mists. So mists are also a very important part of my skincare regime, and it's directly linked to tip number 5, which is to use humectants. It's winter, the air's dry, and so you have a humectant, and your humectant is made to absorb the moisture in the air, but there is no moisture in the air. So what do? you get a mist. What mists do is that they provide an instant boost of moisture to the skin, and especially if you pair it with a humectant, then the humectant latches onto that moisture and brings it into your skin as well. I have the Innisfree green tea mist, which I have been using for years. Another one that I love to use, and I like to use this more at night, so this is a CMP Laboratory Propolis Ampule Mist. It's a nice glossy glow to the skin as well. So this is another one, and the one that I carry around with me is this one here. This is the Laneige Hydro Mist. This is small enough to fit into your bag, and it gives a nice fine spray on the skin, and it's got like, I think, broccoli extract and something else extract and all those great stuff that really just helps your skin have nice vitamins and all of that. We're on to the last tip of the day. Tip number 7, humidifier. Get yourself a humidifier. If you have dry skin and you don't have this, don't know what you're doing, to be honest. I really don't know. Are you trying to set yourself up? I got mine here in South Korea, and I've been loving it ever since. Get yourself a humidifier. It brings moisture into the air, helps keep your skin moisturized, it helps keeps your hair moisturized. Now, see, now we're talking. See, I told you we're talking about skin, but your hair, it keeps your hair okay. Here's my humidifier right here. It's super cute, so I'm gonna show you. It has like a light setting, so you get like a little night light, and then it also has this setting, which is still a night light, but it changes colors, right? It's so cute. And then here is where the magic happens. So it has 2 settings. This is like a low setting for the humidifier, and then you have, I don't know if you can see it. Here we go. That's the low setting, and then this is the highest setting. That brings out more steam. And as you can see, it's just bringing moisture into the air. And if I leave this on for like a long time, for like the whole day, it really does make my room like kind of misty like this. So yeah, those are my 7 tips to deal with a dry skin. Try those things out, and I hope they work for you. But remember, everyone's skin's different. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what tips you guys will be most likely to use if you are going to use them. And yeah, if you like this video, give it a like. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe. And I will be seeing you guys next time. Bye.